Hey everyone, it's Tiara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing my very first February bullet journal plan with me and I'm super excited. If you watched my previous video, you will know that I did an unboxing on my new bullet journal from Notebook Therapy. So that's what I'm gonna be doing my February spread on for this video. If you're wondering, I started off with another bullet journal, so I actually kind of transferred things that I've done in my previous bullet journal for January into this one. So that side is still a little bit messy, but let's get started on the February spread. Before we get started, be sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified as to when I upload a brand new video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tiara. I'm from Singapore and I actually do a lot of content or types of content. I do beauty, fashion, lifestyle, hijab styling, and now I'm starting to do bullet journaling. So I hope that you guys would like this content on my channel. Now that that's out of the way, let's jump right into it. Alright, so this is my February spread. As you can see, I have random shapes. Number one, because the theme that I wanted to try and do for February is terrazzo print or terrazzo. I think it's a ceramic design. I got inspiration from Pinterest and it's also my desktop wallpaper. And by the way, the reason why my bullet journal is somewhat already started is because I had a workshop on bullet journaling the day before I filmed this, and I was showing the participants how I plan my layouts and the design that I have for this month, just as a sneak peek for them, as they were one of the first few participants we had in our bullet journaling workshop. So if you want to know more, you can go and check out my website in the description box below. On the left hand side, I have a quote page, and I decided to draw a circle around it because I wanted to keep it within that area, and it's just a very simple quote. I just wrote it in my regular handwriting. After I finished that page and drew my ceramic tiles kind of thing, I went on to do my next page, which is this one, and this is my monthly spread. So I just drew February as a headline at the top, and then I'm drawing my boxes for the days of the week. I don't really like to use rulers because I like how raw and organic squiggly lines, or kind of straight but not really lines, look like. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm using a 0.3 Pigma Micron pen to do this. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue on. By the way, the squares are 5 spaces by 5 spaces. For the headers for the days of the week, I'm using a 0.05 Pigma Micron pen, and for the numberings in the boxes, I'm just using a Crayola super tip marker in like a light peach shade, and I'm drawing some dots at the top left hand corner, and then I'm going to input the numbers of the days inside. Once I'm done with that, I'm taking my Tombow brush pen. I'll put all of the colors in the description box below, and I'm just highlighting the days of the week. And with the same color, I'm starting to draw the design, the terrazzo print for this page. So I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just drawing random shapes that I hope will look like ceramic in the end. And the colors that I mainly use in this spread are green, pastel pink, peach, grey, and brown, like a very light brownish beigey shade. And at the end of this video, you will realize that I also added a yellow in the color theme, which I thought helped bring forward the contrast of the design for this month's spread. So here I am just speeding up everything so that you don't have to get bored watching me draw random shapes. Moving on to the next part of my spread, this is my gratitude log. So I just used the same font that I did for my February headlines, and I just put gratitude log. and this is the layout that I like to do for my gratitude log, and it's a very simple one whereby it's just a box and I have two spaces that become one, you know what I mean, like two spaces become into one, so that will be for one day of the month. And this is a spread that works well for me. I highly recommend having a gratitude log, especially during a time like this where things are really uncertain and you just need some positivity in your life. You'll realize that by the end of the month there's a lot of things that you are grateful for or to be grateful for. Now I'm just taking a light grey marker and I am just drawing dots again where I will put the numbers of the day on top of it, so you'll see that next. And of course, to keep on with the design, I'm going to just start drawing random shapes. So this is the first for me. From November, December and January, I've had quite a bit of like drawing and doodling in my spread. So this month I thought I wanted it to be a little bit more minimal and just more of a abstract kind of design, if I were to call it a design. Okay, moving on to the next page. This part of this page is called my self-care ideas area. This is a new thing that I added into my spread this month because I feel that I need to remind myself that there are things other than work that I should do to distress. So I've lumped it together with my content ideas area because over the last couple of months I dedicated a page to my content ideas and I didn't really utilize it, so that's why I've put it together. The 5 things that I told myself that I wanted to do more of in February is like read a book, go for brunch, wake up early, wear a face mask, do some meditation or zikir and read the Quran, and go hiking or go on a walk. Just basically get out and get some fresh air. So hopefully in February I look at this area of my journal and it inspires me to pick one thing to do and to do it and have fun while doing so. For content ideas, it's the area where I kind of put any ideas that I have for Instagram or for YouTube, like videos on a film and stuff like that. So now I realize that my headlines are looking a little bit boring, so I'm using some of my colored markers to go over the headlines, and I really like how that looked like. It just made it more interesting. So I did that for the rest of my headers on the other spreads or the other parts of this February spread as well. Now on to the next page. This is my habit tracker page. Similarly, I have the same font type, and I'm not the sort to have a lot of habits that I want to track. I have just usually every month I have a select 4 that I want to focus on, so you don't have to feel the need to have a lot of habits to track. For me, mine is always Quran, fitness or exercise. What else? Donations or donating, and reading. Yeah, so I messed up my reading font. Later you'll see that I just use like a whiteout or a, what do you call that? I forgot. Liquid paper. Yeah, so I fixed that. And the next page is actually my first weekly spread. So for me, I am someone who needs a lot of space in my daily my weekly spread, because I actually use my bullet journal for work, and this is where I put down all of my tasks for the day and for the next couple of days, so I need a lot of space, and this layout works the best for me so far. I've only tried this layout and like the one that goes across the page, that's too small of a space for me, so this is the best for me so far. And what I like to do for my weekly spread is that at the start I will always put like the short form of the month at one corner, either on the right side or on the left side, and then I will do a small calendar so that I can check the days of the month at a glance without having to go all the way to the front. So yeah, now that I'm done with the spread, I'm just going to start decorating and drawing my random shapes to bring forward the terrazzo theme. And this is where I introduced the yellow color in my spread. I found that this yellow color just made everything pop, like it gave more contrast. It was yeah, it just made the whole spread work. Like for some reason it was like the missing piece in the color story of my spread for February, and once I added it in, I was like, okay, oh my god, I need to add this in the rest of my pages. So that's what I did. And before I went on to the other pages, I actually just highlighted my habit tracker, as in the headlines for all the habits that I want to track, with this like brownish taupey color from Tombow. And again, I highlighted the headline as well, just as I did with my content ideas, my self-care ideas, and my gratitude log. So as you can see, I'm adding the yellow, and oh my god, yeah, I just cannot stress how the yellow actually just makes all of the difference in this spread. So I'm really happy. I think it really made the spread like work. And I last minute thought that I wanted to make my title a little bit more exciting, so I decided to highlight it in yellow. I boxed it up and added a drop shadow. I also added a drop shadow on the headlines of my habits from my habit tracker page. And here's a flip through of my February 2021 bullet journal spread.
Alright guys, so that's the end of my February plan with me video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. This is a very new type of layout, no, as in not layout. This is a new kind of theme for me because it's more of like a random kind of design. So I hope that, I like it, and I hope that you guys like it as well and found some inspiration. Do leave me any recommendations of themes that I should try and do for the next month, or if you have any like tips and tricks, if you are already a bullet journaler, like do share them with me, or do share your tips with me in the comment section down below. So yeah, I hope that you are kind to me a little bit because this is my first plan with me video, and I really just started bullet journaling in November of 2020. So yeah, I'm looking forward to learn more and do more of these videos. Before we wrap up, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me, and follow me on Instagram for more updates of my bullet journal, tutorials, makeup stuff. Those are things that I'm really passionate about. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you guys soon in my next video. Bye!